Good evening, everybody. Oh my goodness. I just feel like I can't get caught up for nothing. Nothing. Okay, we're going to do something completely different than what I have been doing this whole time. And that is a skull. I have been going through things today, putting molds away and trying to make room on my counters, and oh my goodness, finishing up that mixed media project, and my goodness. And anyway, I found this New Year's. Yeah, it was New Year's, after New Year's this year. They were, Target was having a clearance sale on all of their New Year's Eve stuff. Anyway, so I found this gigantic bow. Gigantic. I mean, it's probably this big around. So I found it today and I thought, you know what? I need to use that. So I dug it out and I thought, skull mold. So I dug out my big skull mold because there's two sizes. There is this little bitty one and this great big one. And this little bitty one is about 2 inches by 3.5 inches. And it is about 3.5 inches deep. This one is 4.5 inches long by about 2.5 inches wide all the way across. Deep wise, clear down to the bottom, he's about 4.5 inches deep. So that's how much bigger that one is to the little one. So what I thought I would do is stuff that iridescent bow, and it's just a regular bow, just a regular size present bow. It's all wrapped up like a regular bow. So I stuffed it in there, and I'm not taking it out because I got it in there exactly the way I want it. But what I thought I would do is on his teeth is I thought I would dust it with some of this rainbow powder. So I'm going to do that, and then we will, let's see, what brush do I want to use? I think I'll use this one. Mix up some resin, and we'll pour some resin in this baby. How's that sound? I don't even know if this stuff is going to stick to this. I guess it is, but I don't like that brush. Let me try this big one. That's better. And I'm just going to do his teeth. I'm not going to do anything else. Just his toofies. And I may have to move just this piece. Put that back. I know you're kind of thinking probably, why am I doing a skull in the middle of April? But you can only do so many things before you decide you got to do something else. And when I ran across this bow, I thought, I really need to do this bow in my skull, because that's originally what I bought it for, because I thought it was cool. Because, you know, when you're out looking at things, you always find something that you can use. Okay, and that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to brush anything else, just this area right here. And I think I got her covered pretty good. Now, as far as how much resin do I think this is going to take, no clue, because that bow is in there. And usually I use this skull for my snow globes, because I always, you know, put snow globes in them. So this will be a first that I've stuck anything in it that's not a snow globe. Boy, that's some fine powder. I need to wash that thing. The brush cleaner. Turn my pretty white brush all doity. Okay. I will mix up some resin, and then I will be right back, and I'm going to run it through my vacuum chamber. And we'll get some resin in here. Put this baby back down there. He was right there. Okay, I'll be right back. Hey guys, while my resin's mixing, I wanted to show you guys something. You know how I made all that mixed media, that tray and that vase? Look, I had extra resin left over from making all that, so I made a bowl for my daughter. Is that not the coolest thing? And then of course I used the dragonfly glaze, and I glazed it on the outside and the inside. There's some bubbles on the inside, but isn't that cool? I just thought that was the coolest thing. And then, have you guys ever seen these molds? They're rocks. They look like rocks, boulders, or whatever you want to call them. Well, I made one of those too. This, I got a huge bubble at the bottom, and then where this met this, it had a bubble inside of there, but I couldn't do anything about it. It was underneath there. So, but yeah, so those are really cool. I really love this mixed media thing, putting this stuff together. It's just so cool. I just need to find a really good mixed media colorant for the magic pour, because the resin dye doesn't work, the alcohol inks don't work, the mica powder doesn't mix well, at least the Let's Resin brand doesn't. The Estoyo doesn't work very well. So if you guys have any suggestions on colorant I'd prefer a liquid for the magic pour. I would greatly appreciate it because I would like to do some marbling and stuff, you know, with those, but none of that stuff has worked. So, all right, when my resin gets done, I'll be back. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Here we go. I'm probably going to stick this back in my vacuum chamber just to make sure all the bubbles are out because I want it to be crystal clear. All right, here we go. I only mixed up 12 ounces because no clue how much this is going to take since it's all filled with this ribbon. Switch. Turn this way. And I'm going to pour this way. Just so I can see. Oh gosh. You can see, but let me move you in frame. I'm so sorry. Gosh, I can't see anything yet. I think it's getting there, but I don't know. Because it's got to soak into all that ribbon. That's 12 ounces. And I haven't a clue where it's up to because I don't want to squish because then my ribbon will be all out of place. I just want to fill it and let the resin go where it wants to go. I mean, I think I can see it. Looks like it's about up to here, but I can't tell. Okay. Now, I need to mix more resin. Yeah, it's up to about right there. So halfway. So I think probably another 12, 14 ounces. And then as soon as this all soaks in, but I'm going to go run it through my vacuum chamber and let it compact all of it in there and soak it up. All right, guys, you don't need to see me do that. So I will go ahead and say goodnight, and I will see you in the morning when this is cured. Okay? All right, guys. I'll bring you down closer so you can see what this looks like. You see all that in there? See how pretty that ribbon is? Yeah. It's a big old bow. All right, guys. We'll see you in the morning when this is ready, and we'll get her out of the mold and see what she looks like. Hopefully, cross your fingers, everything's crystal clear. All right, everybody, good night. See you in the morning. Bye. Welcome back, everybody. Look what's ready to come out of this mold. This is a big boy. Okay. I know I'm going to have to spray some alcohol, maybe. Let me see if I can roll it first, though, before doing that. Alcohol, 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 alcohol. Come on. You can do it. All right. Here we go. Need a little more. Oh my gosh, you guys. Wow. This thing is beautiful. Look at that. Perfectly clear. Absolutely zero bubbles. Wow. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. And I got that bow in there just perfect. That was hard to do when you can't see inside of there. Oh my lorse. Gosh. I love it. Wow. This is the best skull mold skull I have ever made. I never can get one without bubbles. Wow. That is beautiful. It's perfect. I love the teeth. Wow. I am astonished. You can even see how clear that is. Beautiful. Wonder what it would look like on a light. You know what? Hold on. Let me go get me a light. Be right back. Okay. Now I'm going to try to bring you guys down. Well, I'm going to have to take you off the tripod. One moment. Okay. Now, I shut the lights down so you guys can see this. Let me zoom out a little bit. Whoa. That's too far. Look at that. Let me get down here on my knees. Alexa, turn off craft room.
Okay.
I don't have a white light. All I have is a colored light. I wish I had a white light because then you'd be able to see it better, but there's the white. Well, shoot. Wish I had a white light. There's the, well, it doesn't stay very long on white. Let me think. Think. Maybe I have one. Just a second. BRB. Okay, guys. I made makeshift one. Look at that. I want to go close up with it. Is that not cool? Okay, let me turn it around here so you can see the front. That is so cool. I love it. That's like the best ever. I'm wondering if you turned it to like purple. No. No. Red's too much. How about that color? No. Well, I guess white is probably going to be the best color for it. But it's very cool. Very, very cool. Wow. Alexa, turn on craft room.
Okay.
Let me get you back up here on the tripod. 1 second. So, yeah, that is just awesome. It's just perfect. So there you have it, guys. There's my jump to skull mold for today. It's just beautiful. It's perfectly clear. I don't think I've ever made a skull mold that's perfectly clear. I just can't get over it. No bubbles. Wow. I love that rainbow that I put on the teeth too. So there you go, guys. What do you think? Is that not awesome or what? Big old head. All right, guys. Tell me what you think. Hit that like button if you think it's cool. All right, guys. I could stand here and stare at this all day, but I got to move on to my next video. All right, guys. Tell me what you think. I can't quit staring at it. So cool. Okay, I promise I'm done staring. All right, guys, tell me what you think of it. And we'll move on to the next video. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye.